My name is Jessenia and I serve with my husband Raul in Guayaquil, Ecuador. I've been here for 11 years now, and it's just been a real pleasure to be here. I was sent by Wallenstein Bible Chapel. My journey to the mission field is maybe the reverse of most people. I was 2 years old when my parents moved us to the mission field in Mexico, and my parents were missionaries to a remote tribe in northern Mexico. So I grew up always thinking that missions was a really important job, and actually probably thinking it was the most important job that you could have. So when I was 19, I moved back to Canada to work and study, but my goal was to go to Bible school and then return to the mission field as a missionary in my own right. But one day as I was talking to my dad, I mentioned that I felt much more comfortable sharing Christ with people in Latin America than I did in Canada. And he challenged my life plan by saying, how do you expect to share Christ with other people in other countries if you can't even do that with your own? So that made me think. And I would say the next few years, I was on a journey of understanding the real heart of missions. And I observed the people at my church and my family and how they lived conventional lives, what most people would call normal. And yet I saw Christ flowing out of their lives. I saw how generous they were towards missions. I saw how they reached out to people around them. My uncle was a real example to me. He is a driving instructor and teaches people to drive from all parts of the world who come to Canada. And he is constantly taking them to church, doing Bible studies with them, and many of them have come to Christ through him. And so that just really brought home to me the idea that the purpose of the Christian life is to serve Christ no matter where you are, and fulfill the Great Commission no matter where you are and no matter where God has you. The important thing is to listen to his Spirit and to be obedient. So I learned that lesson, or I am learning it still, I guess, but I still had this desire to go do cross-cultural missions. I love being in the international setting, and that's something I really learned about myself. And I've had a few conversations with my mom, and she said that she thinks that there's a missionary spirit that God gives people, a spirit of adventure, of loving other cultures, of liking to experience the different things that the world has in a cultural sense, and maybe like wanting to live an unconventional life. And I felt that in me. And I knew now that I would serve God no matter where I was, but I wanted to go somewhere else. And God brought that possibility into my life with the opportunity to work with my cousin here at Hope of Bastion School in the sponsorship program. So in 2014, I moved down here, fresh out of university, and started working in the sponsorship program and with the youth group. And I've been doing that ever since, for 11 years. And it's been great. I met my husband Raul during that time. He grew up here in Bastion, and it's been just such a pleasure working together to bring Christ to the people of Bastion. And one of the things that I've liked the most about this job that I have is being able to see the body of Christ at work. So this school is run fully through the sponsorship program, which means that people from Canada send money so that kids from this at-risk community can go to a Christian school. So this school can't function without the people in Canada who are giving generously every month to pay the teachers who work here. And then we have teachers here who are all local, all from Ecuador. And we need them because Canadians, if they came here, they would have to learn the language, they would have to learn the culture. And most of our teachers here know the culture very well and obviously are very fluent in the language. And so I see this beautiful partnership happening between people from the United States and Canada and the people here in Ecuador working together to bring Christ to the neighborhood of Bastion. And then I also see the unique position that me and my cousin are in that we're the bridge between those two worlds. We get to help them interact, we get to help them know that each other exists, etc. So it's this beautiful working of the body of Christ together, and I get to see it happening all at this school.